Okay, so once upon a time, there was this Squirrel Boy. Squirrel Boy went to Squirrel University and hooked up with his squirrel wife and got her pregnant and dropped out of university and started working at the Squirrel Walmart. And he was the best. Yeah, he was the Squirrel American, the classic Squirrel. Shh, fuck off! Don't spoil it. Squirrel American, and he like smoking meth the Squirrel meth before he goes to Squirrel Co-op. And but anyway, he had like Co-op, not Co-op, Walmart, whatever. So then wait a second. So then he got this like shitty semi-detached house and had these like 3 kids who by the age of 12 were all grade A students and they're really smart. And he got like a mustache and became like a fundamentalist Christian squirrel. And then they started this little Mormon family. Squirrel Mormon family. Don't forget that they're squirrels. Like, there's all the squirrel scale as well. Like we'd be giants in their world. We'd be giants and they'd have little like helicopters with squirrels in it trying to like shoot us down. But right, so yeah, basically at the same time there were these squirrels, the red squirrels, and basically they lived in a large vast swathe of the land called Moonland. They used to live in Moonland. Don't know. No, I know where we are. No, I know where we are, Matt. It's fine. It's all good.
We're here.
Yeah, we're here. Okay, right. What was it originally? Oh no, wait. Okay, wait. I can work out. I can remember it. Right. Yeah. The red squirrels. Yeah. And they'd been driven out by the evil grey squirrels because the grey squirrels had robots, and the red squirrels had like jack shit. They just tried to throw rocks at the robots, but it didn't do anything, and they just all got executed. And then like the rest of them were driven out of Moonland and into like the Badlands where like the grey squirrels, the Badlands which had like goblins in it, and basically they got really fucked off from living in there, and they were trying to they started with doing like peaceful protest, but like they weren't getting their voice out to the general squirrel, admittedly grey squirrel population, but they thought they might get some sympathy because they're still in the end of the day the same species, and yeah, so red squirrels. Yeah, oh right, yeah, they couldn't really do anything about it, so they started a business where instead of making money, they blew up places that they didn't like. Like if they'd steal a grey squirrel's skin and then run around the town and then go to a restaurant. And then if they didn't like the restaurant, they'd blow it up later. And they joined the Red Squirrel troops, and they were fucking crazy. And they blew basically this man was walking to have a meal out in town, get one of those 2 for tenners, yeah. 2 for tenners, yeah. And
What?
Meals. You know that deal, 2 meals for tenner.
For £3.
Yeah, but high quality meals. High quality. No, I mean when you go out to a restaurant.
Oh, that's
2 for £10 restaurant. 2 for £10 at pub. Fuck. Right. I was right. Fuck you. So yeah, they would go out there and then this fucking red squirrel fucking ran into the place and he was like, "Save the red squirrels, we're your friends, not your foe." And then he fucking blew up and killed the squirrel man's entire family, and then his wife died of cancer from the ants, but that was a different story. The ant cancer. She got the ant cancer and she turned into an ant, like a squirrel-sized ant. And then when the squirrel man touched his wife that was now an ant, the ant exploded and he was seriously injured, and he blamed it on the squirrels, because the squirrels attracted ants, because ants liked the way that squirrels looked, so they'd all come out the holes to have a look at squirrels, and then they'd be like, ooh, time to spread some ant cancer. And then, okay, so then, so basically, Grey Squirrel Man got to work, and he joined the local factory, and he made a load of money selling the little plastic bucket, like, oh no, wait, really high quality vases, door to door, and he made some money that way, and he, like, built this really cool suit with, like, a jetpack and a laser gun, and a shotgun, and, you know, every other gun that he wanted, and it was like his own video game. And he had this really high quality armor, which like took ages to like get destroyed. And so then he like ran into he hacked Google and found out all the information about where the red squirrels were, and went to all the different locations and just like shot them all up. Even the women and children, like he went on a mass fucking murder spree. And then finally, 100 years later, he committed suicide because he was so sad, and like he regretted what he'd done, and he realised that like killing like a billion red squirrels just because they killed 3 yours like isn't right. And then he killed himself at age 93. No, wait, that can't be possible. At age 153. At age 153. Because squirrels last like 200 years. Long time, like I mean, like, you don't really realise, but like there's like family squirrel. Like if you keep a squirrel as a pet, like it lasts through the generations, and it just gets furrier and furrier each year until it's like a big ball, and you have to shave it to make sure that it doesn't get too furry. And then like the reason you don't see the really furry ones outside is because the CIA keep all their secret documents in them, the really furry ones, because they're really easily identifiable, but they're only identifiable to CIA agents, because everyone else they've been putting this chemical in the water, and everyone else has been drinking it, and it makes them unable to see the really furry squirrels. Like, we're unable to see them, but there are like possibly a few people who might see them, but then they'll be like, oh, this is a bit weird. And then if they try and take photos of it, they just get like shot. But like, it's not the end of the world, like, because it's not that weird, like no one will freak out. And yeah, right.